Good morning and welcome, Team Southside, where teamwork makes the dream work. Mr. Reynolds here, along with
Mr. Beatty. Good morning, Stallions, and a few special guests.
Emma, Colt.
Emma and Colt are joining us this morning. Thanks for joining
Emma and Colt are going to be doing the pledge for us. So at this time, please stand and prepare for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now, Emma and Colt are both in Miss Hendry's class, and they're so excited about to being on the announcements with us, and we're glad that they're here.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, guys.
All right, so we're going to jump right to the estimatory, and I must admit, I have made a mistake. I know that that's not too surprising because we all make mistakes, but I want to apologize up front that I've made a mistake.
As long as you learn from your mistake, Mr. Reynolds.
I have learned,
okay.
I've realized that I told you a clue yesterday that was really not true about our roll of paper towels. I was thinking that the answer was a different number than what it is. So yesterday we said that the number of sheets in this paper towel roll was greater than the number of submissions, answers to the form about cafeteria behavior, and that was 210.
210.
And that's not true because I was thinking of the wrong answer. So the clue for yesterday now is going to be that it is less than 210, okay? So the number of sheets in this paper towel roll is less than 210. Now the new clue for today is going to be one that you may not know, okay? And so you might take a little research or maybe asking your teacher. Google can easily tell you this answer, but it's more than the number in a gross. Did you guys know that a gross is actually a number?
In a gross.
In a gross.
Like, ooh, that's gross.
Well, that's one way of using the word gross, but I am talking about another way of using the word gross, which means a number. And so gross is actually a number, and so you got to figure out what the number is in gross, and then, so the answer is more than the number in a gross.
Are you sure it's more than a number in a gross? I just want to
I
double
might
check.
change my mind tomorrow, but for today, it's more than the number in a gross.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you're good. All right, it's more than a gross. I've heard of the word gross, and I've heard of gross weight, but not the weight of a gross. Yeah, so
The
that'll
number
be
in a gross.
interesting.
Ew, that's gross.
Ooh, that's gross. Yeah, you could just say that again, Emma.
Ew, that's gross.
Yeah. So that answer is more than gross.
More than gross.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to talk about our cafeteria. Right. So we have some special guests that are going to help us with that cafeteria, and we will very soon have on our wall here something we're going to show you in one of our next morning announcements. All right, where we can.
Because we're going to have a new cafeteria incentive that's going to start next week, and it's actually going to be pretty neat because you guys are going to get rewarded for doing awesome behavior in the cafeteria. So each day that your class does what they're supposed to, you get one step closer to getting an incentive, a reward.
Yeah,
So-
that's great.
And so there are some rules that we're going to focus on, and these guys are going to share a couple of things that we're going to ask you to do, okay? Because we always talk about being safe, respectful, and responsible in the school, and that applies to the cafeteria. Those safe, respectful, responsible things look a little different in the cafeteria than they do, say, on the playground or in the hallway, but they still are things that we need to do. So, Colt, what's one thing that you can do in the cafeteria to be safe, respectful, and responsible?
Pick up after yourself.
Very good, very good.
We know that when you're eating, sometimes you accidentally drop something on the floor or something on the table, and it is your responsibility to pick those things up.
It is.
Because if you drop it, you pick it up. Just like if I were at home. My kids at home, if they drop something on the floor, they don't just leave it there for me or my wife to pick up, or they have to pick it up themselves.
Yep.
And so we expect you guys to do that here at school.
And we can help each other. We can say, hey guys, let's pick up our table and look at the floor before we leave. All right.
right.
So there's quite a few things on the floor right now, especially. So we want to work on that. And Emma is going to help us with another idea for something we can do to help the lunch room be a better environment. So what do you think?
That we can be safe and respectful and responsible.
Very true, very true. And we talked about one thing that was like about talking quietly to our neighbors, right? What was that about?
Just whisper to your partner if your teacher says that.
Yeah, that's great. So you don't have to be absolutely quiet, but we should just be talking to the people around us, voice level 1 in the cafeteria. So we want to enjoy eating lunch and talking to people a little bit, but not shouting across to your friends across the way. So great job. Thanks, guys, for your help with that.
Yeah, and so as we continue with the announcements the next day or two, you're going to hear some more things that you can do. And then, like Mr. Beatty said, we're going to have some visuals up to help you with that too.
That'll be fun. I
Yes.
can't wait. Yeah, Mr. Reynolds and some other people putting some work into those. So those are going to be really fun. So we've been talking a lot about being safe, respectful, and responsible. We're really focused on that in the cafeteria right now. So we look forward to seeing you guys being safe, respectful, and responsible in the cafeteria. That's why we're standing in the cafeteria today. And it's...
Always a great day for Southside Stallion.
Yep, it is.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. See you, Stallions.